You're saying you can measure something in the blood that indicates that the energy problem has already started in the neurons, but has
Exactly.
not yet become advanced enough to actually kill the cells.
So we have an early warning system, and we can use AI to actually work backwards based on what those synapse-associated phospholipids are to determine what the pathogenesis, what the pathway was, so we can actually figure out what the cause was in order to be able to prevent it. One thing I am very sure of, Nick, is that Alzheimer's does not have a cure, but it has very, very clear prevention. But the prevention will be different for each patient based
And,
on what the driver is.
yeah. And why do you say that? Is it because by the time someone has Alzheimer's, where it's clearly manifesting in symbols that we can see and identify, they've already lost irreplaceable neural tissue?
Exactly. And you don't rebuild that. Okay. Once you lose it, it's gone. So the only thing you can do is prevent it. So if you know 3 years in advance that you're on that path, you have the opportunity to do something about it.
So, and just to reiterate, so this energy problem that neurons often will eventually face for whatever reason, it will first result in some retraction and some pruning away of synapses and things like this
Right.
before cell death actually happens. So there is a window of time, and
That's right.
you guys are looking in this window.
That's exactly right. We're working upstream of the problem before the problem becomes incontrovertible.
So someone gets this blood test, they see they're on this path, or maybe they don't. They just want to prevent the path from ever going down this path.
Yep.
What are the key things, based on your knowledge today, that you would recommend people can do throughout their lives, and especially as they get into middle and late age, to prevent the energy problem and the ROS overload that will eventually lead to Alzheimer's or other forms of neurodegeneration? I'm guessing this issue is a general issue, not an Alzheimer's specific issue.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And it's for all dementia. It's not just for Alzheimer's, but Alzheimer's is the one everyone knows. I mean, there are four dementias. There's frontotemporal, there's Lewy body, there's vascular dementia, and then there's Alzheimer's. But they all have, are ROS drivers, being driven by ROSs in any case. So this goes for all of them. So the short answer is all the things you already know about that basically improve metabolic syndrome. Diet, you got to get rid of the ROS generators. The ultra processed food diet, the Western diet, is an ROS generator. Okay. It was built to be so. So that's number one. Number two, sleep. Sleep is essential. Now, sleep is a problem for a lot of people. And the question is, what do you do about it? Different causes need different treatments. Okay. And that is a whole issue in and of itself that we will undertake for all these people, to figure that out. Number three, okay, exercise. Why exercise? Exercise generates ROSs, right? Okay. But what exercise does is it also increases trophic factors within the brain that actually stabilize those synapses, like, for instance, BDNF. Okay, so that's essential. Okay, and number four, socialization. Okay, you got to get the cortisol down. If you don't get the cortisol down, nothing else is going to help. Okay, so the question is, why is everyone's cortisol so high? Well, because everyone's lonely.
Yeah, we're social primates. That's the
That's
kind
right.
of animal we are.